certified, back to the location. Compton is a city, niggas still claiming. E still banging, ain't shit changed, bro. This the Kush, nigga can't blow the same smoke. Sir, the same dope stay coming in. Cop that 645, nigga, fuck a beans. And fuck friends, I ain't got none. If you ain't in
lowercase underscore E on Instagram. That's Lil Eazy, lowercase underscore E on Instagram, and E Wright Jr. on Twitter. Facebook is Lil Eazy-E. It's a fan page, so most of the time if I don't get back at you, that's it. But Instagram, I'm more so interactive with all my fans. So again, Lil Eazy, lowercase underscore E. Lileazy, lowercase underscore E.
Okay, starting off with that, I'd just like to say thank you for taking the time to come out and let us have this interview, because it's definitely an honor and a privilege for us to be here with, you know, a legend straight out of Compton yourself. So we just got to give that up straight away. First things first.
Most definitely. I appreciate it. It's all love, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so we're out here Gloucester. We're getting ready. You're about midway through the Straight Outta Compton UK tour. Yeah. First time you've been out here in the UK. How you finding it so far?
Oh, very, very good, man. Treating me real well. The shows have been good, packed, you know what I mean? Tonight we're gonna see. I got a good review from Yella when he went to sound check that how the ticket sales was going. So
we've seen like crazy audiences. Y'all selling out Norwich, Newcastle, all the places. The fans have been very buzzing, exciting.
Yeah, we did Bournemouth, Newcastle, Norwich last night, and Gloucester tonight.
And you still got like London, a few other big cities to go.
Ireland, London, Bath, Northampton, I believe.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how important is it for you to, you know, have the opportunity to come out and really spread the real message of, you know, Straight Outta Compton, and really be keeping, like, you know, Eazy legacy alive, keeping the legacy alive for just realness? And because let me just talk about Straight Outta Compton quickly. We know that's something that you should definitely have been more involved with. That's something that the streets and a lot of people have been saying. We've heard you speak on it in different interviews and stuff like that. So we're actually very happy to see you out here representing how it should be, you know what I mean? And
most definitely.
So how you finding it, you know, being out here cutting up?
Oh man, it's a blessing, man. I gotta tell people, we had a lot of fan rage about, you know, more involvement in the movie. But I told them, hey, as far as, you know what I mean, that's the movie. It was done good, you know what I mean. But as far as in this lifestyle and continuously after it, I'm always going to be a representation of my father, you know what I mean? So it's a blessing to get out here and tour the world, because of course, you know what I mean,
y'all done touched many people around the world.
Yeah, many fans, you know what I mean, that got to see the movie, you know, of course, you know, common sense is that, you know, weren't even born when my father was alive. So to get to see a representation of him, or, you know what I'm saying, a representation of his performance, his music still lived on, still performed in different countries, you know what I mean? It's just beautiful and a blessing to be able to do that. And you know, hopefully we can gear up for the whole group to do a world tour and me stepping my father's hands.
Yeah, well,
that's more so of a blessing and a dream for me, more so than, you know, a movie.
So that would be great. And well, I got a couple of questions to ask. One of them's about movies, but we'll leave that one slightly. We're going to talk about even just the world tour that you've been doing. We hear talks of you being out in Dubai. We hear talks of interest to get you guys out in Holland, Germany, and a lot of places around Europe. Are there any places specifically that Lil Eazy got in mind where you be thinking, you know what, that's where I want to go?
Oh man, Germany, you said it, man. I want to hit Germany. UK was a big thing, you know, coming to Europe here was a big thing. And hey, this summer I'm getting to live it, you know what I mean? It was a blessing, you know what I mean? 10-city tour, you know what I'm saying? So it couldn't be more better than I asked. But we had Germany actually on this leg, and it got pushed back. So Germany is one of the ones that I'm thinking about, you know what I mean, in the back of my head that I want to do.
Okay. Well, I know there's definitely a lot of, you know, hardcore hip-hop fans out in Germany, and a lot of NWA, a lot of Eazy, and not just Eazy, Lil Eazy fans. So
oh yeah, that's love. That's all love.
We want to talk even a bit, Lil Eazy, about some of the music that, cause we done heard you putting out a lot of stuff, and people had seen you featured with many different people in the hip-hop game. And, you know, it comes down to it, like a lot of people, they give you your love, but they trying to get their rep off you at the same time. But we know you definitely Lil Eazy, so we want to hear more from Lil Eazy, because I remember even when you put out the remixes to some of the Eazy joints and all that, and you got your own music and your own rap. So what can we expect from you music-wise coming up?
Oh man, it's finna come, you know what I mean? A lot of hardcore fans know that I've been pushing the underground thing for a minute. I had 2 major record deals earlier in my career. And just wanted to sit here and polish myself as a businessman. So I kind of held back on that. Just throw just different little street songs out here and there. And like you say, another UK big fan is The Game. I'm on his documentary too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I dibble and dabble on a lot of different artists'
When you see even the Dipset videos and all that sort of stuff as well.
Yes, indeed. So,
and I mean, that really gave credibility to some of those records and stuff at the same time.
It did at that point in time. And so basically, all the hardcore fans is after I actually get off this road to UK, I'm going to give them what they well deserved, and that's just more records and possibly more so an EP of myself. You know what I mean? And just give them an understanding of who I was, all the things that I've been through, places that I've seen, just experiences being Eazy-E's son, and probably take you back down memory lane of just the hardship that I came up in, you know what I mean? And
that's
you know, like I said, it's well deserved for my fans, so that's coming.
That's real. So okay, on the movie note, switching it up slightly but staying on topic, because we see a lot of biopics coming out. Have you had a chance to check out the new Tupac movie?
Yeah, I have. I did. It was not just expect a little bit more, you know, as you're seeing it, you know what I mean, us, our generation just, you know what I mean, coming up on a man and knowing what he was about and what he stood for. You want to just see a little bit more of it. But like, you know, just like the NWA movie, it's too much you can't get in a 2-hour, 3-hour, movie, movie script. So, and for me, yes, you definitely are. We have a biopic of my life, just all that I've been through.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Plenty of people that took the road on, dabbling in different TV series, you know what I mean, and just getting my feet wet into the TV world as well. That's one thing that I've been doing, mainly more so than music and my time away from music.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's definitely coming.
So we can expect to see you on a lot more screen stuff.
Oh, most definitely. We have a lot of different things put into work, a lot of more urban movies, you know what I mean. Different ideas that we have now, the fact that individuals see how big, you know, the biggest urban movie did.
Yep.
You know what I mean, how everybody's eyes and ears are open to wanting to see more authenticity of that. So therefore, yes, we're definitely going to give you part of that.
Okay, lastly, before we head this up, what new music you jamming at the minute? What can we hear?
Oh man, right now at the minute, of course, I had the Damn album. That's one of my natives, my Compton natives from Kendrick Lamar. So that's kind of been rocking in my play for a minute. Then I'm a little Boosie fan, so I always got a little Boosie in my tape deck. But for the most part, it's basically the two best that are doing right now. I'm sorry to say that I don't have no Jay-Z 444.
Okay.
My little homies bumped it, so I hear it here and there. But you know what I mean? I'm give all credit due to what he's speaking on. He's speaking on some good topics that a lot of these youngsters need to hear.
Definitely, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's more so in my vein of individual things that I would want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? But it needs to target the individuals that, like 50 say, that want to get high and stuff. You got to get into the head. But I'm still rocking Kendrick Lamar's album. It's just, you know what I mean? Like I say, it's one of my natives, and the fact that it's just right. And J. Cole as well. You know, J. Cole is pretty hot to me.
Okay. Okay, before we leave, any shout outs, anything you want to let the people know that's coming up to look out for?
Most definitely, you know what I mean? It's called Yellow Brick Road to Compton is the EP that I'm coming out with, man. So be tuned to that, and also as well as a mixtape.
Down the Yellow Brick Road to Compton.
Yes, he's a real fan. You heard that? He knows. Real fans know where I got that from. And also a mixtape with me, my brother, and my group, which is a family-based group called Compton Money Gang. And that's soon to come. That's might soon to come before Yellow Brick Road to Compton. Just to give people a little taste of it. I got an artist as well. You know what I mean? Not to specifically say my artist. I don't want to put my homeboy out there like that, but he's my little dog, my little homie. You know what I mean? Polished and groomed him, but his name is Bobby Love. He works with Chris Brown. We have a video that we're finna come up and shoot real soon called Who Shot Ya? And the main thing too, as far as he said with visuals, is I feel like for my well-deserved fans, a lot of these songs that I put off this EP and singles are gonna have visuals to follow up back behind it.
Yeah.
So therefore, they get more gravitation and more feeling into what we're speaking on, what we're about, and the whole Compton lifestyle. You know what I mean? So look out for that, man. We just got a lot of things coming for you this summer coming on. You know, this tour set me back from doing a lot of that, but at the same time, it set it up to be more of that I'm finna bring you.
Okay. And one last thing before we out. What's the wildest thing you done seen on tour, or one of the wildest things?
Oh man, wow. That's crazy. Man, on this tour, I've seen a lot of wild things on tour, but on this tour, it's just the love from the kids and the fans, man. Just the crazy part about it is we have 16-year-olds, you know what I mean, going. See, where I'm from, you know what I mean, walking the streets of Compton and a group of 16-year-olds surround you and they're shocked and they don't know nothing and they don't say nothing out their mouth. You kind of get your spider senses to think like, oh, okay, do I have to fuck some little kids up or something like that, or what's going on? But being in a different country, growing up in a different background, that's the problems you have. But I seen that incident, I witnessed that maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I was walking in Five Guys in Newcastle and about 4 or 5 little 16-year-olds and come in and they're following behind me. So I'm like, hey, how you doing? They don't say nothing, they're kind of shook up, they're just quiet, they're Caucasian. And I asked them, hey, you guys want to order? You go before me. You know, they didn't want to. Next thing you know, I turn around and they're shaking it. Do you mind if I get a picture? I said, man, sure, man. You know what I mean? As I walked away, I told Yellow, I said, I see in California, I'd have been damn near fucked him up before not saying nothing. But you know what I mean? It was all love and you know what I mean? Just unbelievableness for kids to know that, you know what I mean? Icons like as Yella, you know what I'm saying? And my father being who he is and his son coming to represent him kind of like shocked them, you know, but then of course because the movie came out, a lot of these young kids got refurbished to NWA.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy to see a lot of different things fans do, you know what I mean? But it's a blessing and it's beautiful.